Namaste. Typography Society of India welcomes all of you for Sulekhan 2023, celebrating World Calligraphy Day. This year, we are having a short group discussion with the younger generation of calligraphers of India. I am very proud to introduce three youngsters who are in the field of calligraphy. First, I have alphabetical order. Dilbag Singh is one of the most popular calligraphers of India with a very, very large fan following in Instagram. Then I have Prajwal Xavier. He's a calligrapher and calligrapher based in Kochi. Dilbag Singh is based out of Bhopal. And I have another calligrapher, Rajat Bhele. He is based in Mumbai. A warm welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and joining in. So this year, the topic is how to give motivation for the younger generation in the field of calligraphy. So I will start with a very personal question. How did you start this journey? What inspired you to take up calligraphy seriously? So I will start with Dilbag. What was the inspiration and circumstances which led you to take up calligraphy as a serious hobby?
Hello, good evening to everyone. Rajat, Prajwal, and Xavier, sir. So, for me, calligraphy, it started way earlier than uh, I think in school days, somewhere, not calligraphy, but some sort of hand lettering it started, where your teacher asked you to draw a chartboard where you have to write Independence Day posters and something like that. But I was not aware of this art form कि ऐसा भी कुछ होता है कैलीग्राफी जैसा तो वहाँ पे कुछ हुआ then I went on pursuing pre-medical tests for medical examinations. So वहाँ से diverted somehow I got into design college. So in design college, in fashion communication, there used to have this typography classes. तो मैं कभी कभी बंक करके उधर चला जाता था. So that's how I got to learn about typography. Not entirely, but लेटर फॉर्म्स के साथ जो भी चीजें होती थी धीरे 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 I came across Kriti's work, Kriti Monga's work. One of my again communication friend told me about how she writes. तब भी मुझे नहीं पता था कि इसको कैलीग्राफी बोलते हैं. फिर लेटर किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में रहा ही है वो. हमारे बुकलेट्स होते थे, कवर्स होते थे, जब हमें साइनर्स देते थे. वी यूज्ड टू राइट नाइसली ऑन द covers of our books and submissions जो होते थे हमारे colleges में. Then during 18, I guess I ordered some pens and I just started writing. कि tools पे यूज ही करता था तो मैंने कहा इसको ट्राई करके देखते हैं. जब when I started writing तो मुझे थोड़ा अच्छा लगा कि ये कुछ है. तो उसके बारे में रिसर्च शुरू करा, कुछ देखा. उस टाइम पे इंटरनेट पे इतनी चीजें नहीं होती थी कि हम इंस्पिरेशन के लिए इधर उधर जा सकते. पर कोविड ने बहुत हेल्प किया. ड्यूरिंग कोविड इट एस्केलेटेड टू लाइक बिकॉज बहुत सारा टाइम होता था, कुछ करने के लिए था नहीं. तो डे नाइट इवनिंग व्हेनेवर आई गेट टाइम आई यूज्ड टू प्रैक्टिस. तो मोस्टली कैलीग्राफी का इन्फ्लुएंस शुरू से लेके अब तक. बट आफ्टर कोविड इट वाज कंसिस्टेंट. तब से लेके अब तक कंसिस्टेंट है. सो इनिशियली स्टार्टेड विथ अ हॉबी. नाउ आई एम टेकिंग commission works, logo types, and letters, and so and so on. So that's about it for
Oh,
me.
thank you. Prajwal, would you please share your experience? How did you start this journey in calligraphy?
Hi, sir. Hi, Jeffrey. For me, it's like Dilbag also. like from my childhood onward, whatever signboard I use, and moreover on private buses. So I'm a person those who like to travel in bus every day on my way to behind this, like how he painted in a small letter smoking. So it's always a curiosity how a person done with this kind of small kind of letters with a brush. So what I tried means when I returned to home, I tried with the same with pencils. Uh, then uh, then in after that, I used to wrote the front pages of assignments in a UP school, like that. Then in colleges, I used to write the famous logos in my notebooks and all. On that time, I was not aware about calligraphy, painting only. I am not aware the different kinds of art here, including calligraphy. So I didn't know the term like calligraphy. So then, when I turned into when I completed my graduations and all, then I took a serious on this thing. Then I came to know that there is a art form called calligraphy. Or on that time, I was even not know about the pens which we can use for calligraphy. So I try to use the calligraphy with the normal ballpoint pens. Suppose if now I'm knowing about much about tools and all. So what that did means if I see saw something on net, if example if somebody wrote a then I take a look. Then I tried with that same with ballpoint pen and fill the color. So that was my base, my first thing into the calligraphy. Then after the graduation, not suit for me. I got too much of free time, and then I got some few works. Then I got more friends in from artist group. Then I came to know about more about different type of calligraphy tools and all. Then I started experiments on various scripts. So that's what my journey.
Thank you, Prajwal. Over to Rajat.
Sure. Thanks a lot, sir. It is nice being a part of this panel today. Hello, Prajwal. Hello, Dilbag. Always been a fan of you. The kind of work you guys present on your online portals are immensely great. I get a lot of inspiration out of it, and I'm glad that I'm part of this panel today. I'm thankful to JV sir as well. They selected and they offered me this platform
Rajat.
to talk about it. uh, Talking about what inspired me to write and to get into the art of calligraphy has been a very interesting journey. But even before we go there, I would like to take a moment and wish everybody who would be viewing this recording very soon a very happy International Calligraphy Day, so that they understand the context in a very robust format. Uh, my calligraphy journey started in early 2020, I believe, when I ventured for art graduation journey. I was introduced to a form of calligraphy which was very much defined for us. It is an art of beautiful handwriting from that perspective, but we eventually went to exploration where we understand what it could mean to people. We have utilized the idea of calligraphy, or at least the teachers I've always had. They talked about how uh, beautiful this expression could be. So I always considered this art as an expression, and from there, today I use that in that particular format. But my fascination with calligraphy and letters was immensely driven by the fact that always had this idea about symbolizing sounds, which I believe is a very potent thought, and it has consumed my mind in a very different manner, and thus we gelled with the idea of letter consciousness. And whoever came into the journey, my mentors, my teachers, were always aligned to this thought where we talk about letter sensitivity and consciousness about lettering. Uh, Being from a very basic background, my handwriting wasn't doing so good. So I needed something to leverage that. And calligraphy gave me that power to leverage my handwriting or my writing in general in a very specific manner. And I started my journey as usual, like every other person who would do, with a Latin script, with a cut nib, I believe. And we started exploring different forms, and then eventually utilized the knowledge of Latin calligraphy and the variations of Latin calligraphy into the Indian script and Indian form factors. Out of all, I believe I have explored a lot in Devanagari calligraphy, being Marathi being my first language. But I've always been fascinated with the other scripts and other languages. Uh, Eventually, I end up dealing with Malayalam and basic calligraphy in Malayalam script only. Helped an organization and worked alongside to develop the calligraphy manual. I kind of take pride in that because it was a script which I was never used to. But I understand, I learned a lot of things about Malayalam calligraphy, and I was again fascinated with the sound of it, with the texture of it. And slowly we tried, my entire group tried to take on a lot of different scripts, and thus we got exposed to this 10s and 12s different Indian scripts. And we started looking at it as a tool of expression, eventually modernizing it towards a letter form and a digital typeface category, where we express it globally with the same consciousness. So I believe that has been a stunning journey till now, and I am still counting on it. That it would go better from here on. So that's about it, sir.
Thank you, Rajat. All of you might have noticed that during the lockdown, there was a very big jump in the kind of interest in calligraphy, and a lot of calligraphers started displaying their work, and they started sharing their work, and all of us could see other people's work, and it was a revelation that those 2 years of lockdown has really changed the scenario here. So I would like to ask, um, what what do you feel the future of calligraphy, and what can we do to help or motivate the youngsters, the younger generation, in taking up calligraphy seriously? I'll start with Dilbag.
Um, I think people have already started seeing calligraphy uh, with different eyes nowadays. I mean, at least इंटरेस्ट के तौर पे तो सभी लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, पर इंस्पिरेशन और इसको एज अ इंडियन कंटेक्स्ट में अगर इसको देखें तो वी नीड टू गेट डीपर इनटू इट. जैसे कि हमारे डिजाइन कॉलेजेस में आई थिंक डिजाइन को समवेयर हम इंफ्यूज करके वी कैन मेक इट मोर क्रेडिबल, ऑथेंटिक इन इंडियन कंटेक्स्ट. अभी अभी हम सिर्फ उसको इस नज़र से देख रहे हैं कि हमें सिर्फ लिखना है, तो उस लिखने के नज़रिए को थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. आई फील विद जैसे हम सभी कहीं ना कहीं डिज़ाइन से डील करते हैं, तो मे बी उस तरह की अंडरस्टैंडिंग को वी कैन जस्ट अप्लाई इन कैलीग्राफी, मे बी इन फॉर्म ऑफ वर्कशॉप और इन फॉर्म ऑफ शॉर्ट मूवीज और एनिमेशन और समथिंग लाइक दैट. तो इस तरीके से हम इंटरेस्टिंग बना सकते हैं कैलीग्राफी को. एंड व्हाट वाज द सेकंड क्वेश्चन?
What can we do, like organizations like Typography Society of India or India Calligraphy Foundation. There are a lot of smaller organizations which has come up to help the cause or celebrate Indian calligraphy. So what can we do? The thing is, how do we inspire youngsters? I'm talking about school students and college students to take up Indian language calligraphy series.
समवेयर आई फील कि एक छोटे फॉर्म में स्कूल कॉलेजेस में आई थिंक प्रैक्टिस होती है, डिजाइन कॉलेजेस में प्रैक्टिस होती है कैलीग्राफी की, बीइंग टाइपोग्राफी और विजुअल आर्ट के फॉर्म में, बट स्कूल में कहीं ना कहीं लैकिंग है। स्कूल स्कूल के अगर टाइम के अगर हम वहाँ पे उसको इंडक्ट करते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल से अच्छा रिजल्ट हो सकता है, बट इन अ प्लेफुल मैनर, नॉट इन अ वे कि लाइक अ कोर्स करिकुलम, बिकॉज फिर वो बोरिंग हो जाता है। कैलीग्राफी इज समथिंग कि इट शुड बी फ्री फ्लोइंग, जस्ट टू एक्सप्लोर। फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से कि ऐसा कर सकते हैं स्कूल में कि कई बार बच्चे होते हैं जिनको बैठना नहीं होता क्लास में, उनको समझ नहीं आ रहा होता, तो ही और शी डजंट वांट टू सिट इन द क्लास, तो कुछ ऐसा एक रूम होना चाहिए, या आई एम जस्ट थ्रोइंग अ वेग एग्जांपल हियर, एक ऐसा रूम या एक ऐसी जगह जहाँ पे कलर्स पड़े हो, पेपर्स पड़े हो, तो आपको बंक नहीं करना है, यू कैन गो एंड डू समथिंग देयर, राइट समथिंग देयर, so something like this, not like a curriculum वाला thing। and also I feel कि हम सबको calligraphy नहीं करा सकते हैं, we can't make everyone to do
No, it's not.
or practice calligraphy,
We can
so
only
those who
encourage
want,
them and show them the path.
yeah, so we can only inspire or create those pockets जहाँ पे जो interested है वो जाके practice करे, कुछ करे, तो मे बी वहाँ से इट्स ऑल अबाउट इंटरेस्ट। अगर वहाँ से इंटरेस्ट होता है तो वो वापस आएगा, समझेगा, पूछेगा, जानकारी लेगा, तो उसके लिए फिर आगे कुछ ऐसा किया जा सकता है। एंड कॉलेजेस में तो आई थिंक ऑलरेडी एज अ सब्जेक्ट थोड़ा थोड़ा ट्रीट कर दिया है एज अ मॉड्यूल फॉर लाइक 15 घंटा या ऐसे कुछ है, एज फार एज आई नो अबाउट निफ्ट, तो दे हैव डिड दिस फॉर कम्युनिकेशन पीपल, बट आई थिंक कि फाउंडेशन में जब होता है तो सबके लिए होना चाहिए, पर कॉलेज में अभी सिर्फ निफ्ट स्पेसिफिक बात करूँ तो सिर्फ कम्युनिकेशन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए है।
But also, not only communication students, I agree with you what you said that with all students, but we should also teach on Indian language calligraphy. So there was a
Yeah,
time when all applied art institutes taught only English calligraphy, but over the last
that
few
is
years,
also
things have changed and there's a lot of importance given to the regional language type.
right.
So you can see in all social media, a lot of youngsters below the age of 18 working with their own mother tongue. So very, very interesting thing to happen because no other country has this kind of number of languages and number of scripts. So we are the one, India has the maximum number of scripts used in calligraphy, and calligraphy is a very, very different landscape in India.
true.
Yeah. What is your take, Rajat? What is your take on this? What can we do to encourage the
Yes,
youngsters to come in?
yes. I believe talking about the modern age, talking about the modern era from that perspective, we are trying to make calligraphy relatable to the youth first. Uh, to do so, it's pretty important for us to identify what are the touch points these guys are talking about, what kind of language they use, what kind of lingos they use, uh, how do they behave, how do they converse with one another, could be a very good starting point. And we, as a unit who can produce work in calligraphy, can present similar stuff to them so that we first drive their attention towards, yes, there is a way they can express themselves in a particular manner, to encourage them to get into the art first, right? The moment a person is into the art, he or she or them might become sensitive towards, what kind of beauty we're talking about. and thus we can create a very sense of unity amongst those smaller groups, which can eventually have a very different effect on bigger communities slowly, and then grow. But one thing that we all have noticed that whenever we are in a very close group, we tend to use our mother tongue because that is very potent. It helps us express whatever we're thinking in a very direct and a very organized manner from that sense. And I believe introducing calligraphy to do the similar thing might be helpful. So, from a era perspective, from a modernization perspective, this ideology can help to a certain degrees. Again, our institutes, our design colleges can play a huge part to enable those few people who would be doing the same for the society. So, I believe we can ensure that college or institutes will definitely follow the suit. They would teach regional languages. They would help people write regional languages, understand regional languages in a much more clearer fashion, and slowly divert the idea of doing calligraphy with those in a utilizable fashion. I don't want to call it commercialization because that would be a very different genre altogether, but the use of calligraphy in a specific manner should be taught from a very consumable perspective. Uh, because we always consume art as a beauty, right? But the moment you put function to that art, it became design. So we really want to we would like to teach these people how to utilize the art, just so that they can look at the benefits of it, the utility of calligraphy in general. So I believe that could be definitely helpful.
Thank you. Prajwal, so my question is
Right.
that what can we do to inspire the youngsters take up calligraphy? So would you please explain how is it in your state, in Kerala,
Yeah,
most
actually, I'm
literate
going to
state
say
in India?
say like
Uh,
that because in my view, and when I'm compared to other places like Mumbai, Delhi, or something, it's very unpopular art form in Kerala, which is most of the people related what is calligraphy. They are not aware about calligraphy. Um, Long time, I think 2 years back, some person came to meet me and they asked is still calligraphy can be done in different languages like that. He believes that calligraphy is only for Arabic thing. So it's there is we need much more awareness campaigns here when come with other states because here it's no one knows about the calligraphy or and its applications or it is different from handwriting or something. There are a lot of parents encouraging me to about my son have to study calligraphy. Then I'm asked, he's studying into second standard. Yeah, yes, but he they want to be improve their handwriting skill. Then I'm educated him. Like this is another category like that. So here we need more awareness on this. Like we need more events. We need more workshops and all. In Kerala, there are so many artists, so many designers are here. Like those who were working in abroad and all. Most of the if we take Bangalore, most of the creative designers or design leads are from Kerala or Malayali. But most of them are doing the type forms with their digital thing or already existing forms. They are not creating any new letter form with the pen or something. So it's and there are so many design colleges here, but only few colleges are conducting calligraphy workshops or any type events. So the design students were also they are not knowing about anything about calligraphy. They are still not aware about the event called Typo Day or a typography binale like kind of thing. So we have to reach those kinds of youngsters and all. And during the COVID time, it's yes, the popularity is bit increased. When I started my journey, it was but later popularity is bit increased, but we need more people to move forward to do calligraphy and all. So we need more events, more calligraphy events. Like, because here painting is everyone's subject. If we show a painting of a larger canvas size, the common people think like, wow, it's a painting and the artist took too much time to complete this. But when we show a calligraphy piece of the same size, they are like, it's a handwriting. No, it's a easy job. So they don't know about the value of this art form, or how much the time taken, or how the stroke is different from the another one, or like that. So we have to educate the thing also. This is not a handwriting kind of thing. So that's the main thing. If we quote a price for a artwork, most of the people think like, this is a handwriting. No, so why we pay more amount? So we need much kind of awareness on that, in my opinion. So I think we have to need more events here for design colleges also. Long time back, the Kannur NIST contacted me for conducting workshops, but on that time, everything is clear. But I am a BTech graduate, teach in central government institution. So that's also a matter, because there are some experienced persons here, and in colleges there are, I think, experience in calligraphy art is very less. So the experienced person, or the people who know calligraphy, is standing outside the colleges. They are willing to study. I am okay to study the design students, but I don't have any access, or I don't have any option to that. But but all the professors in design schools, and also only few people know about calligraphy. So for the people like me, those who are into helping others to know about this art, we didn't get any other options to teach in design colleges. Also a big problem for me. I'm talking about the problems in Kerala only. But in other states, it's okay. They know their handwriting and what is calligraphy, or they at least know about there are different kinds of calligraphies, like brush calligraphy is there, gothic calligraphy is there. But here,
But
calligraphy means
Narayana Bhattadri is organizing this Kachatatapa festival, which has made a lot of impact among public in Kerala. But I think it was just 3 years or 3 or 4 years. So, but he has made a lot of difference, no, in the awareness regarding calligraphy.
Yes. Difference is there. Yes, I believe that. But when we take the complete statistics, the age group, those who were attend the event was there are some problem. If we talking about youngsters, the youngsters were very low numbers in both the events. I think in first time there was there are so many
I think
youngsters.
it will improve. It will improve.
Yeah, we have to improve that. We have to improve, and we will do that. But I'm talking about the thing. The last time it was conducted in the arts college. Okay, but but there were now very only few people from the same college, those who were the so here the design co reach their minds also, like paint educate them too. That's my point.
Okay, thank you very much. We are about to cross our time limit. I would like to conclude by showing our concluding slides. Just give me a moment to thank our organizers. There are our organizing team, myself, Professor Tarundeep Girdhar, Dr. D. Uday Kumar, and Chirag Gandhar. And I would like to thank our partner, Hasgeek.com, and all the group members of Typography Society of India for supporting us. And I would like to request all the viewers, whatever questions you have, please feel free to contact us at sampark.tsi@gmail.com. And this is just the beginning. In the next year, this time, the first Wednesday of August is celebrated the world over as a World Calligraphy Day. So this year we had a lot of restraints in terms of physically organizing it. But next year, we will be definitely, Typography Society of India will be organizing one offline event with, again, focus on the youngsters, the younger generation of calligraphers in India. And this is beginning towards that journey. I want to thank all of you for joining us, and all three of you for accepting our invitation and joining this panel.
Pleasure is all ours, sir. Thanks a lot.
I would
Thank
agree with
you.
Rajat. It's always
Thank you.
Thank you, a lot, sir.
Thank you very much. Jai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jai.